Everyone is talking about the shocking thing that happened yesterday. You know what I'm talking about. I have it on good authority that it was not at all what you might have thought it was. And in any event, the responsible parties are taking steps to make sure it never happens again. In the meantime, keep calm and carry on. And don't forget to take your joy. And the weather report is rain, rain, go away, come back again some other day. Remember, gentlemen, while rainwater goes down smooth in a whiskey, it does not contain joy. So, if you like to collect rainwater for tempering your constitutional, please remember to adjust your dose accordingly. And the weather is delightfully sunny, inside and out. Who doesn't love an English spring? I expect to see nothing but smiles out there. In fact, anything but smiles out there is strictly forbidden. Also, extremely unlikely, unless someone's happy face falls off. Can you imagine that? Better make sure it's not you. In case you might have heard a loud explosion coming from the general direction of the Victory Memorial Camp, don't worry, it wasn't someone blowing themselves up on the minefield. It was merely the members of the Home Army testing their ordnance. Mortar shells apparently don't last forever, and there's nothing more frustrating than dropping a shell on the enemy and it turning out to be a dud. So they must regularly test their supplies. That's all it was. No fatalities at all, and no worries. You may have noticed one of our favourite shops boarded up. There's no need to worry. We're told the proprietor, you know who I'm talking about, is renovating, and he doesn't want anyone to see it until it's done. At least that's what he says. I suspect he may simply have gone on holidays and doesn't want us to know. So if you notice a certain person comes back to work looking remarkably well rested, we'll know the truth, won't we? Our local football team has done it again. A thrilling victory over some tough rivals. You've never seen such exciting footwork, and they really used their heads. Of course, it's nothing less than we expect from our finest. If you see them, do buy them a pint for me. I'm sorry to say tomorrow's cricket match has been postponed due to uncertain weather. You can't very well play cricket in a typhoon, so we'll let you know the revised schedule as soon as we receive the details. In Hamelin, our favourite butcher shop has a very special today. Is it pork chops? Is it pepperoni? Is it filet mignon? Is it roast chicken? Or is it just several cases of fresh, delicious V-meat? Ha-ha! Now that I've got your mouth watering, well, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to go visit yourself. And do give your favourite butcher my regards, because no one slices like he does. There has been some confusion about the pass required to enter the city centre of Wellington Wells. To obtain your pass, you simply need to present yourself in person with a recent photograph and a typed explanation of your purpose at the Department of Public Order. It's simple, isn't it? That's all you have to do. The department is located at 5 Wapping Road, near the corner of Bath Street, in the centre of Wellington Wells. I hope that clarifies everything. There has been some excitement at the Victory Memorial Camp. An unauthorised person was intercepted attempting to plant tulips around the chain-link fence. Fortunately, she set off all the alarms and was quickly apprehended. Now, imagine how alarming it would have been if she'd not been caught. Kaboom! Yes! Now, the leadership of the Home Army hastens to remind the public that the Victory Camp and the surrounding relics of our heroic resistance have been preserved in its immediate post-victory state. That means unmarked minefields and unexploded ordnance every which way. She could have got herself blown up. So don't be a tourist fatality. No one except members of the Home Army in good standing has any purpose in the memorial camp. And if you want to plant flowers, how about planting them in town where we can all see them? Some viewers have asked me, how can I find out more about the resistance and the victory? Now, I always tell them, why on earth would you want to know more about the war years, their ancient history, and our lives are so much better now? But, due to popular demand, we now have a book with all the answers. It's called The Story of Our Victory, and it's written by me, Jack Worthing. It's a lovely little book with cheery illustrations and quotations from all your favourite wartime heroes, and it tells you absolutely everything you should ever want to know about the war and our glorious victory. If it's not in the book, you don't need to know it. Some viewers have asked, how do I join the brave soldiers of the Home Army? Now, I've asked the Home Army leadership to respond, and they would like you to know that the Home Army has a full complement of highly trained warriors ready to repel any future invasion by our enemies, or even our friends. So there's no need to join anything. You can just be a patriot by smiling at everyone you meet. Now, go about your day and enjoy our lovely English weather, whatever it is.
I can't believe I'm still alive. More or less. Ow! How did I manage to crawl back here? Pace yourself, Arthur.
What's your fancy?
You got them! Aren't you the dog's bollocks? I promised you something good, didn't I? I know how fond you are of books.
Well, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Say, you know the Mrs. Chippy statue in the park? My friend Sarah's mum made that. See now, her mum made a model first. Beautiful thing. Out of marble. About yay high. Sarah was supposed to get it when her mum passed, but then her aunt stole it. Can you imagine? Do you think you could get it back for her? Here's the address.
Lovely day for it.
What can I do for you today?
There's so much to choose from. I'll be back in a jiff. Lovely day for it.
Right as rain, sir, right as rain.
You must take your joy immediately.
Oh, it doesn't kill you. I hope I can convince the nice bobbies to let me fix their bridge.
I'm sorry, sir, the bridge is not currently functioning properly. Best come back in a few days.
I know. I'm here to see what's wrong.
Are they sending random citizens to make repairs to vital transportation links then? Pull the other one? No. Come back in a few days and the council workers will have this all sorted.
I'll need to be dressed like a worker in there. If I'm not wearing a boiler suit, people are liable to be cross with me. I'm getting old.
I'm sorry, sir, the bridge is not currently functioning properly. Best come back in a few days.
I know. I'm here to see what's wrong.
You from Central then?
That's right.
What's wrong, sir, is the bloody electricity's in and out.
Well, the bridge works are supposed to function properly even when the power is inconsistent. Haven't you read the manual?
Well, sir, I will let you get onto the bridge without further ado then, sir.
Well, that went surprisingly well.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely weather.
Did you hear? Mrs. Sapper found a bomb in her garden. Lucky it didn't blow her up.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Righto.
Lovely day for it. Righto.
Happiness is a choice.
Simon Says, step on one lit platform. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon Says, step on two platforms. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on three lit platforms. Ha 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 ha! I didn't say Simon Says. Now, Simon Says, step on three lit platforms. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon Says, step on all the lit platforms. Fabulous! Simon Says, step forward through the gate and be sure to enjoy your day.
Mate, the bridge to the parade. There's just one more bridge, and then I'm in the parade. And one more bridge after that, and I'm finally out of Wellington Wells.
Simon Says, step on one lit platform. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon Says, step on two platforms. some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on 3 lit platforms. Ha 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 ha! I didn't say Simon Says. Now, Simon Says, step on 3 lit platforms. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon Says, step on all the lit platforms. Fabulous! Simon Says, step forward through the gate and be sure to enjoy your day.
Lovely day for it.
I love the smell of motoline. It's so modern.
There you are.
Right as rain, sir, right as rain. Found you.
Everything's coming up roses.
I got a new compliment machine. It's so clever.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please?
Oh, my, letter of transit. Of course. Oh. You know I must have left it at the office.
No problem, sir. I will be right here when you do have it.
My office is actually in the parade, you see, so if I can just go and get it, then I can show it to you.
Well, this is awkward, isn't it? I can't very well let you across in your say-so, can I? Rules is rules.
Well then, I suppose I'll be back. Damn it. I really am going to have to see Sally and apologise for being such an arse.
You must take your joy immediately.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Right as rain. Right as rain.
All right.
All right.
Lovely day for it.
All right.
Lovely weather.
All right.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Lovely day for it.
lovely day for it.
Watch out for scurvy, Uncle Jack says.
I'm honored to know you. When they made you, they broke the mold. We all appreciate what you do.
Now get up.
There, that's the one that did it.
Out the best in us. They don't make them like you. If only they were all like you.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. What? That smells awful. And fatal. I think you should excuse yourself. Well, now in just a few weeks all this gas should just kind of waft out of here. Do you like clean air, sir? Oh, yes. I'm a big fan. Come on, people, have a sense of humour. After the bombings, I thought we all learned when to put on our gas mask. Good. Now I won't need to cross bridges to get here. Maybe I should sit down for a bit.
your joy immediately.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah. I could get her off Joy in a tick. Might save her life.
Shake it off.
You're going to get through this. It's going to be okay.
Try to breathe. Just try to breathe.
Can't you see this woman is sick?
What do you think you're doing?
You want her to die?
My God. I nearly had a heart attack, I think. Oh, goodness. Why is everything so grey? I feel so... sad.
Thank God you've recovered. Here, take some joy.
But I think the joy is what set me off. The moment I took it this time, I started to shake.
Well, you can't just stop taking joy. You want to become a downer?
I can't. Something's gone wrong with me. I can't tolerate it anymore.
Look at her eyes. She's completely off her joy.
Miss Minturn, you simply must take your joy. We insist.
Yes, of course. I shall. Just let me catch my breath.
It's like the joy just
Don't hurt me anymore.
broke something in her mind. Or was it bad joy? Seems like there's been a lot of bad joy lately. I wonder if that's why there are so many downers these days. Or did I just never notice?
There you are.
Right-o.
Today's first letter is
I
from
wish I
Rupert
kept in
Scribner
shape.
of 12 Spiker Lane. Mr. Scribner asks, Uncle Jack, yeah, that's me, is it possible to take too much joy? Well, Mr. Scribner, it is possible, but you really have to work at it. You have to take a great deal of joy before you experience any toxic.
Oh dear.
You have trouble identifying the people in your house, and yet they seem quite friendly and affectionate? Do you find yourself wondering exactly what your house looks like and how to get to it from there?
Lovelies, the stew is going to get dirty at this rate.
I don't think they've cleaned up since the First
You've
World
got
War.
no business there. Clear off. What do you go where
You won't get away with
Why
this.
don't you
Stop
cheer
being
up?
so bloody difficult.
Look what I found.
You forget you've taken your joy, so you take more joy, and then you forget
Lovely
you
day for it.
So on and so on and so on.
All right. What's your pleasure then? How can I help you?
We're expecting a new shipment any day now, so do check back in a day or two.
Those people are telling that we lost the war. It's ridiculous. Long before anything.
You must take your joy immediately.
About where things are, but any passerby point you in the right direction. All right, Mr. Farrell.
Afternoon.
I don't suppose you have any exotic pharmaceuticals?
The old top shelf? Oh, I might. Oh, you should have seen me back in the day. I used to be the city's leading supplier of top shelf goods. Before Verloc poached my top shelf girl, I have been trying to brew a little something. I've an idea for an antidote for the fog.
That would be handy.
Thing is, I need samples. One from Amlin Village, one from the Guardian District. Oh, I'd go myself, but you know how it is running a shop. Busy. Do you think you could get me some samples? Or I'd give you the recipe for me fog antidote, and, well, I do have a few bottles left on the old top shelf from back in the day. Just take this device into a patch of fog and let it go all the way through its cycle. You might want to wear a gas mask.
So I just take this fog sucker into a patch of pea soup, wait for it to cycle, and then bring both samples back to you?
There you go. A word to the efficient is sufficient.
Lovely day for it.
If it's good for you, and it's legal, we have it. Or we can get it.
Do you know where I can get cod liver oil?
Ah, cod liver oil. Excellent source of vitamin A. Did you know it's an old treatment for measles? Before modern antibiotics, of course. Not that anyone has measles in Wellington Wells, of course. No.
But you have it?
Oh, I'm afraid I sold my last bottle to Dr. Verloc over at the labs. Always at the leading edge of research, that one. Brilliant man. He practically cleaned me out of all my best supplies. Took my shop girl, too. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. Remember, joy won't cure everything, but it'll make you feel a whole lot better about whatever it is you've got.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Morning.
I appreciate your custom. I hope to see you again soon.
Yes, it's easy to be confused. It's of those long gone days, and you're right. Indeed, they did have.
I can come back here from any other hatch without anyone trying to kill me. Haven't seen one of those in a while. if I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. Right, not going anywhere with all this stuff. I better jettison some. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
How can I help you? Afternoon.
I hope you'll consider us for your future purchases. We get new items in almost every day.
We'll laugh about this later.
Lovely day for it. Morning.
Nice to see you.
How do you think I used to run 100 metres?
You can take your joy immediately.
What can I do for you today? What's your fancy?
Just looking. I can't keep doing this. To sleep, perchance to dream.
Smiling and laughing, of course. I insist on it. But at 3, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreational activity. Today we'll, once again, all gather around the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says.
Crows these days.
Well, I don't suppose you've got any ideas.
Who's she with? Is that a rabbit? Don't be silly.
Lovelies.
There we go, a cat statue. It's got a sticker on the bottom. There we go, a cat statue. Is this some kind of souvenir? Snug as a bug on a drug.
It's a bit of a draught, isn't there?
Lovelies, the stew is going to get dirty at this rate. Where's that roast? I don't know why you encouraged me. Ladies, the stew is getting cold. Come and get it. Where did I? If only we could just be polite.
There we go. A cat statue. Seems a bit light for marble.
Who moved it?
I hate it.
What are you doing there? Go where you're wanted. I don't see what all the fuss was about.
I'd better not have cooked all this for nothing. Come on, darlings, come and eat it while it's hot.
Was that a cliche? It's easy, isn't it? You just sit down and
Ladies,
It's flown
the
right
stew is
out
getting
of my
cold. Come and get
What are you doing there?
Who's that?
No need to get excited after all. You've got no business there. Clear off. Well, I'm glad all that nonsense is over.
I just had some inspiration.
Where did I put it? Lovelies, the stew is going to get dirty at this rate. Where's that rose? Mustn't watch it for oil. Lovelies, the stew is going to get dirty at this rate. Mustn't watch it for oil.
I wonder if this is their health potion. It certainly smells horrible enough. There we go, a cat statue. I think this is made out of wax.
Going on holiday. Don't be afraid to use this opportunity to try a new place. Many shopkeepers are still open for business and would love to see your smiling face. Yes, and variety is the spice of life. You may be wondering about the yellow powder currently coating our streets. Is it a particularly imaginative attempt at making our city even more colorful? Shall we expect blue powder and red powder in the next few days? Will there be rainbow-colored dust devils? Well, no one can make predictions, especially about the future. But I can assure you, there's nothing to worry about. Dust clouds are now dispersed. No more powder falls. It's just wildfires. You want to watch them very carefully. The water's working, or at least sponge them off so you can see no more powder. A very good idea to use ice water in these steel supplies that you may have, at least until the sulfur. Powder and water to the sewer system. Again, nothing to be concerned about. I'm happy to inform you that the shipment of tainted vegetables has been completely removed from our streets. There has been an unfortunate outbreak of botulism in the vegetables at your local greengrocer. No need to worry. You won't find a single vegetable for sale in Wellington Wells. Yes, what about my stew, you may ask? Well, not to worry. The authorities are looking into providing vegetables from new sources, and I should have more about that for you in the upcoming days. And I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again tomorrow for more timely, informative, catchy reviews of Wellington Wells.
There we go, a cat statue.
Goodbye.
Seems a bit light for marble. There we go. Solid marble and heavier than a bloody brick. Isn't that Colonel Lawrence's house? He was the hero of Ramsgate, wasn't he?
Right as rain, sir. Right as rain. Right as rain. Right as rain.
You can take your joy immediately.
I miss Mum.
Lovely day for it.
What? Like...
They did it! I know they did!
You're... Really? Bringing me down!
He did it. There's the one that did it. Scotland, didn't you? That's you, the clever one.
Don't be a brat, baby! Help you! You won't get away with this.
Save a bit for the next
There's
minute.
the murderer,
I
right
could
there!
have sworn Clive's flat was right around here.
That's the last time you do that.
Look at him!
He's covered in blood. That's the one that did it.
That's the...
There's the guilty party. Over there.
Murderer, right there!
Well,
There he is.
Think
Get
you
him,
can
lads.
defy authority, do ya? That's the guilty bugger.
That's them. They're all bloody.
That's the one that did it.
There he is. Get him,
I
lads.
see
did it.
you.
I know
You're
they
coming with me.
There he
No
is.
need to get excited after all.
Bon voyage. Well, that was scenic.
What's your pleasure, then? Have you got the statue? Oh, splendid. Sarah will be thrilled. Here, I think you'll like this. You certainly know how to handle yourself, don't you? Do you think you could take care of one more delicate matter? I'll make it worth your while.
I suppose I could.
The ploughboys have been giving me trouble. Want me to pay them for not breaking anything. Normally I rely on the constable, but he thinks he might be called away tomorrow. Could you help, you know, keep the peace? I'll need you here when I open the shop in the morning.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Now it's time for I Hear You, the part of our show where Jack Worthy, that's me, answers your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Wells. My first letter is from Mrs. Emily Cluley of Falkland Road. Dear Uncle Jack, I adore your show and thank you for answering my question. I have a big Victorian bed that my husband inherited from his grandma, but most nights he crawls off to sleep in the small bedroom, in the small bed we have there. He promises that it's not because I snore, but he won't say why he does, and I'm not sure he even knows. He seems a little sad. What should I do? Dear Emily. May I call you Emily? The letter is quite touching. You know the answer, don't you? Yes. You see, if he seems a little sad, there's only one possible answer. He's off his joy of it, isn't he? Yes. You must encourage him to take his pills, even if he seems a bit defiant. Take him to a doctor. There's no sense in sleeping in a rickety little bed in a small room when you can sleep in a proper English bed in a proper master bedroom. And quite frankly, even if you did snore, if he's taking his joy, then he should sleep soundly regardless. Just make sure he falls asleep before you do, and you both should be fine. Thank you for writing, Emily, and do keep me posted about your progress. Well, it's a bit of a dreary letter, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Forget I read it, will you? Let's take a look at another one, shall we? This one is from Mrs. Purdy Robbins Handley of Oldfield Park. Dear Uncle Jack, my husband won't take off his happy face at home. He won't even take it off in bed. He's that healthy. He says he has nightmares if he takes it off, but it's a little creepy in it. She actually wrote in it. And she says, I mean, he could be anyone. Well, Purdy, are you sure he actually is your husband? Well, you can't be too careful these days, can you? No, but seriously, Purdy, we do what it takes to stay happy, don't we? And the happy mask is scientifically sculpted to keep you happy. You see, when your facial muscles are shaped in a smile, well, you can't help feeling happy. Now, normally, I would suggest you take more joy. But some people do have a slight intolerance to joy. Now, if your husband is one of these people, he may just be doing what he needs in order to keep himself up. Certainly, if he's having nightmares without his happy face, well, why on earth should he sleep without it, when he can sleep with it and not have nightmares? So, come on,
Lovely day
have a
for
little
it.
conjugal consideration and appreciate his good qualities. Assuming he is, after all, not an imposter. Thank you for writing, Purdy. This one is from Poppy Findlay of Twerton Manor. Dear Uncle Jack, I have a lovely row of tulips in front of my house. I should say, I used to have, because they're half gone, and I found a great big pile of tulip tops in the rubbish. Has some animal come and eaten half my tulip bulbs? Is it a badger? How can I catch it and eat it? Well, Poppy, I'm sorry to tell you it's extremely unlikely that you have a badger, given that the tulip tops were placed in the rubbish. I think that you might actually be dealing with a hungry human. Did you know that you can eat tulip bulbs? Yes. Actually, there's a fabulous and hilarious story from the Dutch tulip mania of the 1600s. See, there was this sailor who visited a friend of his, and he saw an onion on his table, and he ate it. Now, it turned out to be a rare tulip bulb worth hundreds of guineas. And he ate it. Can you imagine the kerfuffle that he heard? Well, I hope he enjoyed it. Actually, there's no word what happened to the sailor, but I bet he took the next ship out. Hope he wasn't hanged. Yes. Anyway, do you by chance happen to live near the Garden District? District? Sometimes the unfortunate soul. Of all of them, they took tulip bulbs. I doubt anything to do about it, except watch your remaining flowers and call the police if you see anyone near them. In the meantime, if you can eat tulip bulbs, you could probably eat the tops too with a bit of cooking. But it couldn't hurt anyway, eh? Ah, well, we've got to the end of our time. Tune in again next time, when I hope you'll join us and we'll answer all your questions about life in Wellington Wells. I'll see you soon.
What are you doing here? Where did you go? You're really bringing me down.
Just resting my feet.
We just want to make you feel better.
Good as gone.
That's it. Don't stop until they're down.
You can't hide forever.
Hide your head in the sand. I don't care.
You won't get away.
I've got better things to do.
Right. Enough of that then. Time for tea.
Good as gone.
Right. Enough of that then. Did you hear that? You won't get away. Come out and take your medicine.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
You can't hide forever.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just, watching the day go by.
Black dog!
Look at them! They've got...
Hide your head in the sand. I don't care.
Come out. Come out wherever you are.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got better things to do.
We only want to help you feel better.
Hide your head in the sand. I don't care.
You can't hide forever.
Hello.
welcome to today's edition of the show where you tell me jokes. Well, I tell the jokes, but you say them it. And the first joke comes from Mr. Nigel Plaskett of the bar. Dear Uncle Jack, I love your show, and Humour Hour is my favourite. Here's one I heard at the pub. A man walks into a doctor's office. He has a cucumber up his nose, and a carrot in his left ear, and a banana in his right ear. What's the matter with me? He asks the doctor. The doctor replies, you're not eating properly. That's excellent, Mr. Plaskett. Very good. I can certainly think of better ways to eat a banana, if I could get one. Very good. Here's one from Ridgewell Hawks at Hither Lane. I went to see my old friend Angus McTavish the other day. I sense a Scottish joke coming on. You? I went to see my old friend Angus McTavish the other day, and he was stripping all the wallpaper off his living room wall. Angus, I said, I can't believe you're redecorating. I'm not, he said. I'm moving house. I'm moving house. You can just hear him, eh? Because we all know how stingy the Scots are. Good one, Ridgewell Hawks. Very good. The Scottish, eh? What do you have here? This is from Antonia Penelagin of Upper Watling Street. My husband is always complaining that his eye hurts whenever he drinks tea. Well, take the spoon out of the cup.
What can I do for you today? Well, 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 Lionel. Your constable's shrunk a bit, hasn't he? Who's gonna protect you now?
You best clear off. My friend's going to settle your hash.
Oh, are you?
You heard Lionel. Clear off.
You better not be here when I get back with my mates.
That was incredible. Thank you. Oh, I hope you can handle yourself as well when there's more than one of them.
There's the bastard. Get him!
I knew you'd come back. Help me!
Back for more punishment, are ya? Take your joy.
That was incredible. Inspiring. I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. Or you can open just about anything mechanical with this.
That's wonderful. This thing was very good. Here's one from Misty Royston, I think. Lord
Lovely day for it.
Afternoon. Morning.
I wouldn't mind one of those. This will be very helpful.
When they touch my knee. The doctor says, well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you've got a broken finger. Well, I'm not surprised. That's wonderful.
Except for the night, we would never know the stars.
Hello. Please hold your invitation up to the camera. Oh, yes. That's lovely. Do come in. More of us every day.
Lovely weather. I suppose I should come back entirely covered in rubber.
Why don't you go away?
Lovely day for it.
Ooh, very nice stitching, if I may say so.
All right.
Did you hear? The circus is coming to town.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Did you hear? Foggy Jack got another one. Last night. Let's stay in.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
What's that?
There you are.
You're looking nice and trim.
Lovely weather.
You know, I think we wear the same size.
Someone there!
Hey!
Leave my stuff alone!
You did it!
Lovely day for it.
I can't wait to see how they fixed up Last Home.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
That's it! You run!
Wherever you are.
Be off with you then!
There you are.
See you at the pub.
Stop mucking about!
It's not personal.
I got better things to do.
Please don't struggle. It's better this way.
He did it.
Please
I
don't
know
make
he
a
did.
fuss. This won't take a minute.
Increase the voltage.
Is that her magic wand? I could use that as a sort of unbreakable head knocker. I have a feeling that's not what they use it for, though. Nah, just resting my feet.
All the nonsense is over. Mother of mercy, what was that?
Can't we work something out? No?
Next time, take up blood.
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks of nursery.
He's covered in blood.
We won't have it! We won't have it! Jump off!
Can't we just agree to disagree?
Again. Again.
Save a bit for the next minute. This won't hurt a bit.
Oh, goodness. Better get home. But I was having so much fun.
Oh, hi. No wonder I'm so tired.
I've been to market to buy a fat pig. Time to go home again, jiggly jig. Oh, I better see to my cooking. Oh, look at the time.
I better get home before I fall asleep.
Did you hear? Are you a downer?
They've got blood on their hands. You won't get away with this.
What have we come to? Well, that feels entirely too good.
Who did this? Where are they? There they are! Stop them!
Just lie down. You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. And when he woke up, he realised it had all just been a bad dream.
And obey police officers. They're there to protect you. Remember, they're the only ones who are allowed out at night. Do like everybody else, and you take your joy. You'll have a splendid time. If you don't, well, one less mouth to feed, eh?
Look! They've got blood on their heads! Cheer up!
I can't keep doing this.
I actually think you owed me a bit of money.
Stop, please.
Shit! Pace yourself, Arthur. Oh, it doesn't kill you. Jesus. Oh my God.
Oh, tempora. Oh, mores.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Righto.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
I learned a new patty cake.
Lovely day for it. Lovely day for it.
I can't wait to see how they've fixed up Lud's home.
Now boarding Epsilon's only on platform 3, London Hatchery and Conditioning Centre. Again, that's Epsilon's only on platform 3. It's not the rats you see, it's the rats that see you. Good old under. Interesting things you smell when you barely see. All aboard for Chippenham, Swindon, Newbury, Reading and London. All aboard for Camelot, Rivendell, Cair Paravel and the Emerald City. One of these days, I really ought to explore those caves.
I've always liked you, actually.
The jig is...
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Look what
We'll laugh about this later. I'm getting old. How do you think I used to run 100 metres?
Needs must when the devil drives. We're life for noise. Pop a joy.
Now try not to fuck this up. You need a letter of transit. And an old friend. Oh, Sally. Sally? Sal? Sally who?
Arthur! Oh. Come to have a go at me again.
I used to think about what I'd say if I ever ran into you again. But, being a complete arse was sort of improvising there.
Look, this is not a spectacular time.
You said you know General Bing.
Yeah, he's a client. A pharmaceutical client. I haven't had sex with anyone in 10 years, and if I did, it wouldn't be with that man.
Good.
Did you really come here for a letter of transit? Or did you just need an excuse?
Well, I, sort of do need the letter of transit.
Oh, Arthur. If you're really gonna do something spectacularly stupid, these might come in handy.
Thanks.
They make your pupils look teeny tiny, just like Joy does, but they have utterly no effect.
About the letter?
Could you do something for me?
Of course. What?
I need a bottle of cod liver oil. I'd really like one.
Cod liver oil? Why on earth would you want cod liver oil? Like your mum used to torment you with?
I wish I could remember her. You know how Joy fucks up your memories.
Why? Why would you want to remember your mum?
If it's too much to ask.
Well, I was kind of hoping for absolutely I will ask my friend the General for a rotten scrap of paper just for old time's sake. I'm being an arse again, aren't I?
I'll get it for you. The letter. I'm not crazy, but I am always a little extra complicated. You used to understand.
I'll get it for you. I mean, I'll try.
You were always the best of the lot. I've missed you so.
I really should go.
You don't have to.
I really have to.
Arthur,
I'll just go.
Oh, I meant to say, cod liver oil. Dr. Verloc has some at the labs on Usglass. He keeps a whole private stash of rare ingredients. I'm sort of persona non grata there. See, I'm the competition. Look, be careful.
You really bring out the best in us. They don't make 'em like you anymore. You're a credit to us all. I'm honored to know you.
I don't think the train comes here anymore.
The train? Oh, because of the, Oh, yes, of course. It's the butcher's boy, Edmund. He's never been late before.
That's not Edmund Macmillan, is he?
I hope nothing's happened to him. I mean, meat's like gold. A bit dim.
So I guess his parents aren't looking after him anymore. Maybe I should see what's become of him. I wonder if he's missed any more deliveries. If it wasn't for the war, I bet he could have been a great scientist. You don't have to chit-chat to be a scientist. I don't think I've been in Hayworth Labs since Harry Hayworth gave that big tour a few years ago.
Another one's popped off.
Sorry, sir. There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently in isolation. No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc. Oh, I hope he hasn't forgotten.
Oh, a journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it, haven't you?
So a press pass gets me in. Amazing what people do to get in the newspaper. Maybe I can go talk to Mrs. Oliphant at the Au Courant. See if she's got a spare press pass. I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
All right. I'm so looking forward to the Battle of Flowers. Aren't you?
How have you been?
Do you remember when we used to swim in the river? I don't.
Are you waiting for someone?
The butcher's boy. He's a bit slow, but he's usually right on the dot.
Do you know where he might be?
I haven't seen him all day. But Fanny might know. She was planning a festive meal, I think. Probably out shopping, I'd imagine. She's quite the cook, you know.
Should clear up soon, I imagine. Lovely weather.
Wait, I forgot to tell you the punchline. Hold on. You're not Harry.
Oh dear.
Right, I'm done fooling around.
I won't let you.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Are you Fanny?
What if I was?
I'm looking for Edmund, the butcher's boy.
He's late. He's always so punctual. Someone saw him going into the alley. You know, the one that always smells like cheese.
Did you look for him?
I'm not going back there. That's where the ploughboys convene.
The street gang? Oh dear. I have a terrible feeling he's in trouble. Maybe I should go and see if I can't straighten things out for him. Couldn't be better, thanks. Lovely day for it.
You know, I think someone's looking for you.
Maybe I should sit down for a bit. My old office. That was fun, being a reporter. Receptionist is out for coffee. Typical. How am I supposed to get upstairs then? I've a sneaking suspicion that they want some coffee. Hey, leave him alone!
Hey, fuck off.
Why don't you pick on someone who can defend himself?
Why the fuck would we do that? Oh, it's Arthur Hastings, Miss Victoria's pet. Boys, this is our lucky day.
Arthur!
You all right?
My legs won't walk. I think they're broken.
Did the plough boys say why they were hurting you?
They said they were having their fun.
Here, I'll take you to the pub. They'll get you a doctor.
They know me there. Sometimes they give me treats. I don't want to be a meat boy anymore, Arthur.
Do you want me to tell the butcher?
They'll be mad that I didn't deliver the packages.
Do you want me to deliver them for you?
You're good, Arthur. Percy always said so. I bet he'd let you be the new meat boy if you wanted. The packages always say where to go. He writes them so I don't get lost. Arthur! Don't leave me here! Do you remember Percy?
Of course I remember Percy. He's my brother.
It's just... people forget things.
I know.
Miss Victoria said he was dim. But he wasn't. He was smart. And he never lied. Most people lie all the time. Did you know that?
Yes. I'm afraid I'm one of them.
But you're good, Arthur. Percy said so.
I'm gonna find him. I promised I'd take care of him.
Do you know where he is?
Somewhere in Germany? Or Russia?
Is that very far away?
Yes.
Is it very cold there?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Arthur! Don't leave me here!
I think I have a package for you. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Won't my man be pleased? It's so hard to find a decent cut of meat these days.
About that, where does he get the meat?
Oh, transubstantiation, I hope. Thanks so much and have a lovely day.
It must have been rough on my mum. You don't sign up to have a kid like Percy.
Arthur? Arthur! Arthur! Please! No!
I've got your package.
You are a dear. And here's a package for the butcher.
Am I supposed to pick something up?
I found some mushrooms in the attic. I'm pretty sure they're edible. And a tin of axle grease. And some V-meat. I won't eat it when it goes off like that.
What does he do with all that?
Oh, that's his special magic power. He makes sausages out of the most atrocious things, and they taste wonderful. I'm sure he'll give you one. It's how he pays the deliveries.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
First we have Mrs. A. Chesterfield of Purluant Drive, Maidenhead.
Arthur! Don't leave me here!
Sorry about the wait.
Oh, that's a relief. And this is for him.
Mushrooms?
Oh, no, dear. I supply him with the very freshest meat. Anyone can put a trap where they like to run, you see. But they won't go for V-meat anymore. I make it smell a bit rotten. They run right in. Can't help themselves.
I'll bear that in mind.
I hear he's open to new sources.
New sources?
Oh, never mind. I'll just ask him myself.
Brilliant. I'll just take this back to him. I'm off to see the butcher, a wonderful butcher of ours.
And now... Ah, yes, good to this chap. Mr. Nigel Higginbotham of Bennett Road, St. George. He writes, how long can this go on? I'm going to say a word, and ladies, if you can get a bobby to say that word, you're allowed to kiss them. But you're not allowed to say that word to them, because that would be cheating. All right? The secret word of the day is epistemology. Now, it will help you to know that epistemology is the study of how we know things. All right? Well, good luck, ladies. And remember, no telling them the word first. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in later.
take your joy immediately.
They all said he was dim. He wasn't dim. He was just strange.
You must take your joy immediately.
I don't think you've had your...
Eddie! Who did this to you? Was it the Playboys? The fuckers, I'll kill them. You're a decent sort to bring him in. We'll take care of him, don't you worry. Here, have a drink on the house. There you are. Did you find Percy yet?
Lovely day for it.
Did you hear? Mrs. Sapper found a bomb in her garden. Lucky you didn't blow her up.
All right, how can I help you?
What's your pleasure, then?
Do come again soon. We often have new stock.
You can take your joy immediately.
Please step away immediately.
What's your fancy? Lovely day for it.
Nice to see you.
What's your pleasure, then?
I don't suppose you've seen my meat boy, Edmund? The, ploughboy's broke his legs. Oh, that's a damn shame. He's simple, you know, but reliable. I dropped off his packages, and, the ladies gave me these.
Oh, lovely. There's quite a shortage of cows in Hamlin, I can tell you that. Listen, we've got one small, errand. If you're up for it, I'll give you what I pay Edmund.
An errand?
Another pickup. Kinda big.
How big?
How tall would you say you are? 6 foot? About 6 feet big. My, source had it on a card. Here, I'll give you a map. It's near where that statue used to be. You know, with the Mad Hatter and the White Rabbit and the woman. You know, where they were going to build a band shell, but then they didn't.
I know the place. I, can't make any promises.
Of course not. Not as good as a wink. Say no more. Say no more. I'll make sure that they write on the package where you're supposed to take it. It's a bit, awkward to bring it directly here.
Lovely day for it.
What's your fancy?
I wonder if the plague and the blight are the same thing. It's not very scientific, I suppose.
Well, the sun seems to be going down. So it's time for all good citizens to go home and go to bed. Well, the sun seems to be...
I could have sworn Clive's flat was right around here.
Please keep clear of the area, sir. We are conducting an investigation into a possibly heinous package.
The, package? What's in it?
Well, sir, I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I'm a bit worried that it will bring me down. One must protect one's mood, you know. Happiness is a choice.
Your line of work must be very tough on your mood indeed.
Oh, it is, sir. Oh, it is, sir. The constabulary is a bit of a thankless task. If we do our job, no one notices.
Hey! What are you doing now?
And welcome to today's edition of Well, 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 the show where we talk about how to be your physical best. Now, we all know how to be our mental best, don't we? You're feeling a bit listless.
I hope you like this sort of thing. Well, I, for one, appreciate your work.
Well, that is frightful decent of you.
I hope you appreciate my work too.
This is the show where we talk about being your physical best.
Here, I want you to have... You're a good man, Constable.
We'll just go and have a sip of the old medicinal. Warm up. And then we'll see what sort of investigation is warranted.
Who knows?
When you think about it, jams love the wet, and they stay fresh in the cold. So, if you're coughing from time to time, don't worry about it. And there's nothing to do about it either. Now, some people get very worried if they're coughing up blood. And indeed, yes, that might be a sign of something nasty like cancer or pulmonary embolism, things that we don't have any way to treat. Drink plenty of tea, rest as much as you can, and try not to cough, and you'll probably...
I'd best be discreet.
But coughing up blood is, like it or not,
Well, it's time to sneak off to the cinema.
We know you're not
What's
having
playing?
night sweats from worrying, are you? Not if you're taking your joy. Fever is another symptom. But myself could be just a man. Have any questions, don't hesitate to ask a doctor. You know doctors, they're always looking out for you. And remember, be your own doctor. No matter what you do, be sure you're taking enough joy. There's no more excuses for feeling bad. You don't have to. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again tomorrow, when we'll see if there's any truth to the rumors about leprosy. I'll tell you a secret. They're all false. This is Dr. Jack Worthing, and this is my prescription. Get plenty of sleep and exercise, and you'll be well, well, well. Goodbye.
You must take your joy immediately.
If it don't move, put it away. If you can't move it, put camo netting on it.
I've always sort of liked the night. Quiet. Aside from the occasional scream. Of course, Percy never cared much that he didn't fit in.
You must take your joy
I'm not sure he even knew what fitting in was.
take your joy immediately.
Now I lay me down to sleep. We'll laugh about this later.
Mrs. Cheney, would you please kindly ask Mr. Cheney to come to the front door and open up for us? I must ask you to kindly move along. This is a matter for the constabulary. I must ask you to kindly move along. This is a matter for the constabulary. I must ask you to kindly...
How can I
Save
help
a bit for
you?
the next minute.
Arthur Hastings! You are an intrepid young man. You've done me a solid. They don't make 'em like you anymore. Well, we suppose they don't make 'em at all anymore. Here, the least I can do is give you what I gave poor Edmund. Look, my job has been getting complicated. I could certainly use an apprentice. Would you like a permanent position?
Lovely weather. Afternoon.